I was in my house before I came to Europe. They said, I'm going to do everything. I promised my mom. I'm going to help her. I'm going to do everything for her to be happy. And that's what I'm doing. I promised my sister I'm going to do everything to keep her in happiness, to let her prosper and excel. And that's what I'm going to do. And they don't look to the left. They don't look to the right. They begin to use up their life. They don't care. As long as my mom will be happy. As long as my mom will be happy. They're not thinking of their lives. They're not thinking of their own future. As long as my sister will be happy. Let me say this story to you, child of God. Some years ago in Torino. Let me calm down. I want you to hear this. Some years ago in Torino, there was a sister, Rosemary, many years ago. Went to Nigeria. For those of you that have not heard the story before, I've said it before. Went to Africa because she already has finished her house in Africa. So she just went to refresh herself and see how everything worked out, how they used the money and how the family was keeping. But when she got to Africa, because it was her elder sister that helped her in building the house, she was doing the sanding and that one was doing the architectural work, was fixing and building the house for her. But when she got to Africa, something happened. All the time she wanted to eat, she would call. Second day, come and eat with me. She came, she ate. The third day, you know what happened? She looked at her and said, baby girl, come and eat. She said, no. Just like my little girl in the house, please. She says, no. That means no. So she said to her, no. So she pressed, persuaded. Come on, eat with me. Then she looked at her in the eyes and said, my mommy said we shouldn't eat with you anymore, that you are from Italy. Then she walked to the sister and said, you said this to your children. She couldn't deny. She said, okay, you're going to check out of this house. You, your husband, and your kids leave the house. I'm from Italy, leave the house for me. The sister said, where? Your head will pass it if you come to that level. They quarreled, they argued, they fought. So she came back to Europe, thinking she was going to make money, reinforce, and come back to Africa. Just 2 months, she died in Torino. We know what happened if something like that happened. The sister told her, you will die. You can't get this house. But this was the girl that said, I will use my life and do anything for my family to be okay. I will use what I have to use. Use what my mama has given to me. Use whatever to make life good. And when they were getting the money, she was joining different meetings. She didn't know that the sister was in Italy. She was building houses. She was spraying money in meetings, different occasions. Her name was mentioned. She used the money to set up a business on the husband. She was paying the school fees for her children. Then her sister was a nice girl. Her sister was blessed. Her sister was her joy, the hope of her life. Then now that she has gotten all that she wanted, she now knows that the sister is no longer a blessing but a curse. And she said to her children, don't eat with her again. She used her life until she didn't have a life to live no more. She used her life until she became useless because she was trying to fix some family, because she was trying to help some stuff, because she was trying to clean up some stuff in the family. Let me say this to you, child of God. You never can tell what will happen in the future. If you're not careful, helping your brother is not a bad idea, but you've got to do what is right to get the money and give to your brother. Helping your mama, your sister is not a bad idea, but you've got to do what is right, give the money to them to make a life and they live it for themselves. If you're not careful, they say, brother, you train through the university. One day his wife will sit down, look at you in the eyes and say, you prostitute, keep quiet. You will rise up and fight with her, your brother will go, you say, sister, Sarah. Come out from amongst them. Don't follow crowds. Maybe you're a child of God, you'll be waiting. I've come to tell you, God has not forgotten you. It is not over with you. God has a purpose for you, has a plan and has a future for you. It doesn't matter what you go through today. There might not be some good money in the pocket. There might not be some good food in the house. There might not be a good shelter over your head. There might not be good clothing over you. But in the future, you are sowing for the future. For the Bible says, he that goeth forth weeping and bearing precious seeds, darkness come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves in his hand. That means he that goeth forth weeping and bearing sowing seed. Though you are weeping, you are sowing the seed of righteousness. You are weeping, you are sowing the seed of kindness. You say, it is not okay for me, but I have to do it for my future. I don't think I like this. I just have to take it because of tomorrow. I don't think this is what I really want, but because I'm sowing for my future. Ladies and gentlemen, so I'm thinking of the future. I'm thinking of few years from now. Today I see you on a Gucci bag and a Gucci shoe, a Versace belt, and you see the Yankee perfume on you. I see a good hairstyle on you. You look good and everything's working, and I see gold, 24 karat on you. But I'm thinking of tomorrow. It will still be some gold around your ears and around your necks and around your hands. I'm thinking of you tomorrow. It will still be some designers, some markers in your wardrobe. Because life is not just all about